Write the quadratic function that passes through the given points, roots 10, 0, and negative 15, 0, and the point negative 5, comma, negative 30. Let's start with our factored form of our quadratic function. X minus R1, X minus R2. Let's label our parts. R1 would be the first root, R2 would be the second root. X and Y are given from the point over here. Let's put these numbers in the appropriate places. I see a lot of negatives, so watch out. We could have some double negatives that appear. We start out with y equals, so negative 30 equals A. I like to go ahead and draw the parentheses with the minuses because the minus comes from the formula. X's are worth negative 5. R1 is worth 10. R2 is negative 15. Whew. That looks really messy. You are welcome to clean up the parentheses by hand, but just because of the way that these numbers are assembled, we can use a calculator to speed this process up. If we type in everything that's in the yellow parentheses, then we can skip a little bit and we can figure out at least what all of those parentheses will clean up to. I'm going to put it into just one single number in that spot right there. So grab you a calculator and let's type in everything that's in that yellow highlight right there, just like we wrote it. Parentheses, negative 5 minus 10, close, and then we have negative 5 minus negative 15, close, equals negative 150. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to do that by hand. Let's put the negative 150 in here. Okay, well, it looks a little bit better if, let me get this calculator minimized. If I want to finish this, I need to divide the 150 from the A. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 150. Oh no, 30 is too small. You can't divide by 150. Yes, you can. You'll just end up with a decimal or potentially a fraction out of this. So if I take negative 30 divided by negative 150, I get 0.2 for my A value. That's okay. You could have an A value that is a decimal. There's nothing wrong with that. We have our A value, but we need to write the actual function here. So let's go ahead and finish it by saying y equals and put the A number in there. A is worth 0.2. X minus R1 was 10. And then X minus R2 was negative 15. So if I'm going to say minus negative 15, let me change that to a plus 15. If your root is negative, you're going to end up putting a plus in the final version. Up here in the highlight, it doesn't really matter if you change it to the double negative to a plus because you're going to use a calculator anyway. So make sure that the final version has the double negative turned into a plus.